good game. People now know something about the game.
I hear that Ty and Matt are able to settle their differences with a 5-finger discount for therapy. They punch each other in the face.
Okay, I was gonna try and figure out how the
Still better than that one
exactly
guy who
that
tried
was
to fist
supposed
fight
to
a
work.
Digimon.
I will not have any slander towards Masaru Damon in this household.
It's not slander. It's truth. I didn't
The
say it
guy
was a
played
bad
by
thing.
Quentin Flynn in the dub.
Dude
Yeah.
could literally... Dude literally Falcon punched God.
Oh, what anime protect
Go,
haven't
Susie,
done that?
go, Susie, go, go, go.
At
By
that
the way,
point,
speaking of
punching God is just another check off on the box.
speaking of Go Ninja,
Yep.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection is releasing tomorrow.
Oh, sweet.
Which
Yes.
one?
The 4K.
Oh. So, in other words, the same thing I got on Blu-ray.
Same thing, but slightly higher quality because it's released by Arrow Video and not Warner Brothers.
Hooray.
And also scanned well after the death of HD DVD.
Thank you to the graveyards and
I summon the all-powerful forces of the Gummy Bears.
Gummy bears bouncing here and there. and
Guess what?
everywhere.
The freaking gummy bears! Oh, for the love of crap, something more intimidating, Odeon!
As you wish, Master Merrick. Prepare yourself, Mr. Wheeler, as I shall now spell
Damn
out
it.
your doom. With
Yes, yes, yes,
the Easter Bunny.
yes! No friggin' hell, Odeon! Why are you such a giant baby? Baby!
We then flash back to his childhood.
oh yeah.
I just love how the kid voices are just so half-assed in their present voices. I like that. It's funny.
It's early YouTube.
Anyway,
People say effort, people say comment and eat. Genius.
That on. And now I shall go live.
And
Hello,
learn.
germs and hypothetical old ladies. Welcome back to the cast, and oh, what a Mehtly crew we are. So, Alex, what are you playing?
I'm playing Deltarune. I'm hopefully going to be
Yes,
doing
and
something
I'm back
today.
and hopefully I'm going to be finding some level of entertainment in this session of a Pokemon Legends ZA. If I am not entertained in the slightest by what goes on in this game, I think I might just drop this entirely because this has been kind of boring.
Ouch.
And look, I like Legends Arceus,
Same.
but this game just
God damn it, Gerson.
it just doesn't do it for me.
No,
That's
no,
fair.
no.
I
Yeah,
only
too
got
many
this game
fucking
because I
sparks.
saw potential in it.
Same.
And that Kalos
Yeah.
is underrated.
Yeah, I still need to play X and Y.
X and Y are
Make
pretty
me
good.
green again, old man. I would far prefer to be green.
Yeah, because
I mean,
like,
it breezed
I'm
through the game, but it's still pretty
Alright.
good.
Let's go to what is.
Because then again, I like the 3DS Pokemon games, by the way.
Mm,
A slow decline, but the big decline happened during the Switch era.
yes.
Mm.
You know, Alex, the thing about. Hold on. Oh dear. Who spotted me?
Don't you know?
Oh god, it's the Alpha Hound.
I guess. And again, I've seen like absolutely nothing like most content on Legend Arceus. Maybe it's because I haven't re-looked it up that much, but yeah, it is. I mean, I guess
Ah, damn it.
Oh Jesus, Alpha Houndoom!
damn, its eyes are red.
I will admit, the Alpha Pokemon are pretty cool.
Yeah, the Pokemon gimmick, yeah, Alpha Pokemons are pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that sucked.
Hell, in my playthrough, I did catch an Alpha Bellsprout, and I evolved
What
it
the
into Weeping
fuck?
Bell and Victory Bell, and it has been kicking ass.
Nope.
Kicking ass.
No,
Take
seriously,
names.
I've actually been using a Victory Bell this time around.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I
Oh.
mostly like it in the anime, mostly James's Victory Bell. And keep in mind, the
Honestly-
Screech is its Japanese voice.
Mm.
Huh? Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
curious.
Fucking
to
Hammer
be
Brothers.
fair- to be fair, Rampardos is.
What are you, Thor? This shit away from me,
Screeches
old
are-
man.
Are also his are also Kenta Miyake's,
Yeah, that's
Really?
correct.
because they did not dub over his.
It makes sense to keep Rampardos' Japanese voice because in Japan, his name is Rampald or Ramaparudo. So- The English name is close enough.
Oh come on! Frogadier died already because the Alpha Houndoom is trying to kick my ass.
Because let's say if I worked on a Pokemon dub or a fan dub, I would only keep the voices if they're just sounds or if they have the same names in Japanese.
Meanwhile, Charizard's grunts are all
Roars.
is
They're like,
roars. So it makes sense for Shinichiro Miki
Yes.
to be in the English version.
And I don't think they're sound effect tracks either. I think they might be vocal only tracks. But one thing's for sure, I will never replace Pikachu's voice because I am keeping Ikue Otani's voice for Pikachu no matter what.
Yeah, that's a good.
Because I did a sound test a couple years ago from a Diamond and Pearl episode, and I kept Pikachu and Ursaring's voices.
Eh. Eh.
Yeah, Pikachu's VA is probably one of those VAs that made millions off literally saying one word for
Yep.
25 years.
And meanwhile, in a
I remember that one Pokemon movie where
Oh,
Pikachu
no! Why did I do that?
Ouch!
I remember that one Pokemon movie where the theater blew up when Pikachu said words.
Yeah.
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 It's
That was
because
odd.
I want to be with you.
Oh, I
Oh,
get it.
I
With the
don't
pun
know
on
if
Pikachu.
Otani did it in the Japanese version. She probably did, but it was, I think, Kate Bristol in the dub.
Yeah, so now you were
Yeah.
imagining
I will
Yeah.
admit, the
Pikachu
English
singing
voice was actually pretty
To Be
close.
With You by Mr. Big.
Yeah, I mean, I almost for a second there thought that the Japanese VA literally we said something in English there for a
And I'm
second,
just
but
like, yeah, you better go back to sleep, buddy, because I'm coming back in there, and when I
mean-
do, I'm gonna catch you.
My interpretation of that scene was, I'm going to assume that Ash was probably be so beat up that I guess he started hallucinating Pikachu speaking to him.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Look, any Pokemon can learn English if it gives up a skill.
And just, you know, because I was like, oh, like a little pun or something.
And what's really stupid is the dub replaced almost all the music, and only one track gets kept. Just one.
Kaiser Neko did an edit of that movie that has the original soundtrack synced to the dub.
Good, because the original soundtrack's better and should never have been replaced in the first place. Because Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are the only anime series that still replace the soundtrack, which is unacceptable. And you're wasting
Dragon
these
Ball
composers' talents.
And Dragon Ball, but it's only for like vocal sounds, vocal music.
Yeah, vocal tracks
am I
getting
missing
replaced
you?
is not an uncommon thing, and it's also not a bad thing, because
I don't
When
know.
it's a-
I mean, Dragon Ball Super.
listen.
I mean, when
if
we
they'd have
reviewed
gotten
Return of
somebody
Power,
who was actually a little bit better, or mixed the vocals a little bit better, or done something right.
dude, just give up on it, man. It's
Never!
Listen, I mean, and they
Never give up on a freaking alpha.
never give up, never surrender. Speaking of never give up, John Cena gave up in his last match.
Yeah,
I mean-
John Cena was retiring after
Fuck
MHA
you, Triple
ended.
H.
Sorry,
Fuck
I
you,
can't
Triple
help
H.
you. I'm retired. Okay,
No,
who let
honest-
Jerry from Whoop in here?
honestly,
I
think
can't-
good
I
on
remember
John
back when
Cena.
Hunter was the-
he's retiring on
was
his
like-
own terms.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If Cena wants to go out on a loss, that's one thing. Going out on a loss when his gimmick is being the never give up guy, come the fuck on.
That okay, yeah, that is
I
a bit
coulda-
ironic.
He should have passed out. He should have. It was like, frankly, if I'm Gunther, I'm rigging that match so that he, he passes out before he can tap out. I could do that in
you
Gunther's place, because it takes 3 seconds of shoot pressure on somebody's carotids to make him to pass out. 3 to 6 seconds, depending. Then again, if you're not expecting that, you might tap out of reflex, so that's probably not a great thing to do to somebody.
There are some things I like about Legends ZA, but I did not like the start of it. Like, telling you what to do and shit. Like, I've played these games for a long time. You don't need to tell me.
I've played these games before.
The game only starts to get a little better by the time you start doing stuff for Emma or whatever the hell.
Expedition 33 swept the Game Awards a couple days ago.
Yeah, holds the record for most games won in the Game Awards.
Yes.
For better or worse, depending on who you are. I mean, good on the exhibition. I mean, I'm happy for the fans and the people who made it. It's an indie game. But damn, did it won a lot of awards. That was kind of ridiculous.
Well, I think they learned their lesson from snubbing
Blue.
indie games way back when. And anybody saying Expedition 33 isn't technically an indie game, it is made by an independent studio.
So it's an indie game out of technicality.
Yes, it is. Indie game does not mean doesn't have a large budget. Indie game means independent studio, not attached to a giant publisher. By the way, did you guys know that Assassin's Creed is going to be getting a TV show?
Really?
Surprised by
Yeah.
that.
Guess what?
Is it
It's
based?
gonna
What's it
suck.
based? I'll give
Well,
it. I mean, I'll see the first 3 episodes and.
You probably won't want to.
Then again, I've never was interested in Assassin's Creed, so I wouldn't know.
Well, there's a very good reason why you shouldn't give this show a chance.
I'm not gonna give it a chance. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna wait for 3 episodes, see the reviews, and see how it is.
Cause guess who the showrunner is?
Who's the showrunner?
The guy behind Halo.
Oh,
I would
That's
explain
not-
a few things.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Buddy, I've been playing the games for a long time. I know how berries work. I think a lot of us know how berries work.
Yeah, you eat them and then you get a sugar high.
Right? I think that's how it works.
That's how it works in real life. I presume it's the same in video games.
Unless
Like-
just, I mean, I think some games have like a sugar meter or something.
And you got to keep in mind, I've been playing Pokemon since Gen 2, starting with Pokemon Gold.
I started with the Game Boy with Leaf Green of all things. So Gen
Nice!
3.
You started with the best Kanto remakes.
Yeah,
Alex doesn't like those remakes.
That's okay.
really.
No,
yeah.
they're not enough of an upgrade. They're like just a plain Game Boy Advance version of the
So,
I
so the Sevi Islands don't exist.
The only issue I have with
That's
Fire Red
not
and Leaf
what I was
Green
talking
is
about. I was
how the
talking about-
music pitch is different. I get it's probably because the Game Boy Advance's hardware limitations, but
it's
the
not a
music's
matter of
in a
Game Boy
completely
Advance
different
hardware
pitch than the Game Boy games.
limitation necessarily. Hey, so that might actually be an emulator issue.
I mean, sure, I can get where you're coming from, but I mean, here's the thing. I guess Alex was like, not enough remix. See, there wasn't really much we could do. I mean, the only thing you could probably do with back in the day was maybe adding like the whole special. No, the special slip was Gen 4, right?
Yes.
Yes. Starting with Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, I think like probably. Okay, I'm trying to think what new gimmicks you could probably add in like Gen 3.
I'm not
I guess
saying
you
they should have added more gimmicks. I'm saying that they needed to add more animation.
I mean,
It's
He's
basically the
implying that
same.
the animation and it isn't good, due to the fact that
It's basically the same kind of thing as the Game Boy Color games.
the thing
Yeah,
is,
because there were
Alex,
no animated sprites in Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Yeah.
The thing is, Alex, eventually the sprites would be more consistently animated by black and white. But at the same time,
No.
this wasn't like how you've had this complaint before when we were discussing us seeing Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Or the thing is that at the very least with these types of sprite-based games, they didn't really need to have that much animation going on.
I'd say they did.
But no. Here's the thing. The only time when that did become inexcusable is in the 3DS era. When they did finally get 3D models.
Yeah.
And they've been reusing the models ever since because they're future-proofed or something like that.
Yep.
And you want to know
Yeah.
something? Fans do a better job with those models than the actual games do.
And here's the thing, Alex. The Pokemon games that had the most personality were the Stadium duology as well as Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness.
Yeah,
Mike the Mike
and even
from
though Battle
Deltarune
Revolution sucked,
says
the animations there were pretty good.
something in Japanese.
Oh yeah, Battle Revolution also had really good personality to the animation.
Yeah, I did.
But then, of course,
Yeah.
came...
Hang on, I gotta make sure this says what I think it
Battle
says.
Revolution was also a game I really wanted to get back in when I was a kid.
So Battle Revolution has this odd thing where you can port your team in...
Yeah, that's what
It's
I
me,
remember.
Mike from
From-
Deltarune. Yeah. Okay, that's close enough to what I thought it was.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now speaking of Battle Revolution, I guess technically there was also that not Pokemon. I guess that Pokemon Stadium remake coming soon.
Is
Or I
that
guess
actually happening?
I mean no, not remake. What do you call it? That battle.
Hope the gaming's good this
Or was it
evening.
already
Yes,
out?
it is.
It's kind of like thing where you can battle. It's sort of like how Stadium does it. Not like remake.
I think you mean Pokemon Champions, and it's coming out next year.
Yeah, that. Like a spiritual successor, I guess in a weird way you call it. At least that's the best way I can describe it.
So it's kind of like a battle simulator.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like a spiritual successor to Battle Revolution in a way.
Yeah.
I gotta find 12 Spupa.
So it could be fun for, competitive battling and other stuff.
Yeah,
Pokemon Stadium is boss.
More competitive battles, more flair that it needed.
So in case you're wondering, Spupa is the obligatory second stage for bug-type Pokemon from Gen
Yep.
6.
Gen 6 was Kalos, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Again, I barely know much about
God
Kalos.
damn it, stop.
Again, I think
let me
it's the one
sound out the
generation I
music.
just skipped and just didn't care for.
That's fine. I played pretty much every generation up to Gen 8. I
Whatever.
skipped Gen 9.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get back into it until like Sun and Moon. I was like, yeah, and I played that to the end. That was pretty great.
Sun and Moon are actually decent, just a bit too text heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up, Alex is at the piano. You're gonna play Megalania, Alex. You're gonna play the funny fan song.
My heat went out and it was 15 degrees last night. Oh man. It's working now. Hope y'all are staying warm this evening. Yes. Take the time to appreciate the good things you have in your life as much as you can. Yep. Always try to stay warm during the wintertime.
Alright, Alex, you're gonna go back and play. You're gonna go back and play Megavalania and the piano.
Man, if the thing will fucking let me. I mean, I was trying to play the Undertale
The
theme,
third
but...
stage of the obligatory bug type from Kalos is interesting in terms of its gimmick.
Is it a good gimmick or?
As in, whatever color it is the color, or is based off of the area that you are currently in terms of the world.
That's correct.
So it's
about
like
Vivillon or whatever it's pronounced.
Civilian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Saw says he stopped playing after Gen 4.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame him.
But then
Yeah,
again...
But I would suggest Gen 5.
Yeah, Gen 5 is great.
Susie, use your big
Yeah.
arms and lift me up here.
Hated at first by some people, allegedly, but I'd say it's where the
I don't get
franchise peaked.
I don't get why people hated it. If
Gen
people
4?
will be
Or Gen 5?
5.
It's
Yeah.
recency bias. So that, everybody usually are going to judge the new thing harshly.
Why don't we close our
like
eyes
how
and think
Zelda
about what she
fans.
might be doing in there?
And with
kinda
black
like
and white,
Or I could just follow her,
you basically
you
started
fucking
off
goat.
with completely new Pokemon. There were no old Pokemon until the post-game.
Yeah, which is one of
Or
the reasons why people hated on it.
Or until Pokemon.
I like the idea
Black
of
2 and White
aspects of
2.
Pokemon changing
And
with
that's when you had a
seasons.
mix
That is
of
a
new and
neat
old.
idea.
Ooh, guys. I ended up seeing the outfits for our Legends Arceus is in this museum. Look at that.
Nice.
Hey.
Hey, it's a turtle.
Idea.
Hey, Ray and
Outfits.
Akari's costumes.
Yeah, cute little reference to them. And since
I haven't
survey
even finished
corps.
Legends Arceus yet.
First 3DS
Should.
game might be why.
yeah, I probably need to get to that too.
I need to get
Yeah,
back
like-
to it because it is a fun game. And it's also
love
the style that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl should have
Excuse me?
been in.
Yeah, I did go
And I
back.
refuse to
and
get
back.
those
Listen, you young
games.
whippersnapper.
I only
just
got
because
it
it's a
it was
dream,
my birthday present.
Don't mean it's not
That's
worth
fine.
something.
But yeah, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Scarlet and Violet are the games I will never get. I absolutely refuse to get those games.
Understandable, because as someone who has played the game, finished it, got to the end,
Yep.
I could say just play
There
Platinum.
did exist a mod for an emulator of BDSP, which ended up heavily enhancing the game to the point where it became somehow harder.
Neat.
I mean,
Look, y'all
well,
got
the game-
yeah.
I'm not
Hey, and we
I
can
will
write
say
down the
it is
sheet
not
music.
100% bad. I mean, it's improvement of Diamond and Pearl. I'll give it that much. But unfortunately, the problem is ironically, the benefit. It's an improvement of Diamond and Pearl, not an improvement of Platinum.
Did anyone play
Platinum's
Power
better.
World? I
Yep.
want to play Power World, but the problem is I have a bunch of
And
And
games
also
that I
another
haven't.
problem with the
that I haven't
Pokemon games
started.
is if you don't have saves from a certain game, that stuff is pretty much locked.
Yeah,
Like if you didn't have
better
Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl when you're playing Legends Arceus, nope, you can't get a few things, which is stupid.
Ark Survival Evolved with Pokemon Slaves.
That's also something that the other
Yeah,
games have been doing since the very beginning with some sense.
I've heard good things about it. I was watching Pirate Software play it for a while,
I will give
but I
this,
just
so I did like that Brilliant Diamond Pro did let you walk with your Pokemon again, which I'll give it that
That
much.
is a good thing.
I just
Yeah,
didn't
Because
Yeah.
Pokemon following you should have been a thing since Gen 4, but nope.
getting into
Didn't bring it back for a while.
Yeah. And I
Hang on.
will give it this. It probably has arguably the best Cynthia boss fight in the Pokemon series.
I've heard about that one.
It's easily the hardest Cynthia boss fight there, and actually arguably the best fight in the game because it does one thing that you probably won't guess. Cynthia plays competitive Pokemon.
Nice.
That's right. They decided to take stuff they learned from the competitive scene and apply it to Cynthia, making an actual challenge and boss fight. Because she has held items, you use items, and hell, even perfect IV Garchomps.
Yeah, speaking of
And
games
she
I
gets
haven't
harder
even
in the
started.
in the rematch.
Speaking of games
So
I
I
haven't
guess-
even started, I've still got to get through the Tomb Raider games. By the way, they announced a new
The new
Tomb
Tomb
Raider
Raider.
game at the Game Award. Actually, 2 new Tomb Raider games at the Game Awards. A remake of
Yeah.
the original and a sequel. And
Yep.
they added so many useless, unwanted features to Pokemon and took out good fan favorites. It seems some innovations are good, but
Oh
it's
wait,
been
I just saw the
Yeah,
Hex
that-
Minion. MILF. Oh, the
Yeah, that
Hex Minion
sounds-
MILF, guys. There she
That
is.
sounds a lot like what goes on
There she
with
over there.
Assassin's
There she
Creed.
is.
Where
There she is.
they add features
Look, guys.
that-
It's Twitter's favorite Pokemon gal. AK the
they add features that people really don't ask for and don't care about.
Pokemon has this weird thing with each generation is they have this because they're constantly trying to improve, but unfortunately they also gotta remove gimmicks as well. Like, I think every generation, or I guess more specifically every region has
Oh
these
dear, the sun's getting low, guys.
Get
Hey, big guy, sun's getting
Which means we-
real low.
Sadly, the infraggable Kronk is not in this game.
Ooh. But yeah, as I was saying, I think like not regeneration, more like each region introduces some new gimmick, and then and whether the gimmick is good or bad, they always remove that gimmick from each region, which on one hand, I can get why, make every region unique for both a world building
the
and
one
gameplay. But on the other hand, some of these gimmicks would be something that I would like to see be expanded on.
No, Sonic, you need to understand. On the one hand, gold.
I loved Assassin's Creed up to
other,
around Black Flag.
painful,
Yeah,
agonizing failure.
that's what. That's what just about everybody says. Because here's the thing. Assassin's Creed Unity and Syndicate. Once they got all the bugs patched in Unity, Unity's actually a pretty good game. But the problem was getting past that, and we shouldn't have ever been in a position where they released a game that was that unfinished. And that was the same thing, like, Syndicate was technically more finished, but it still had all the same problems as Unity did at launch. It was just, there were less of them and they were less debilitating. And, like, Assassin's Creed still doesn't look as good as it did back with Syndicate and Unity, and they've just been adding garbage to it. And they added stuff in Unity and Syndicate that nobody wanted. And they took away the pirate ship. And then when they added the ship again, they didn't give good context for it.
A team basically based on someone using status effect. Yeah. Okay, I guess teams are used based on stun status effect. Okay, that's an interesting idea.
Okay, so now I'm going to look up how to play Megalovania on this. If it'll let me.
Alright. Alright, you do. Yeah, it can. It will. I've done it. You'll get a fun Easter egg. In fact, you get a bunch of Easter eggs if you play 30 songs. So yeah, they were saying, oh yeah, right. On the one hand, yes, gold, more expansions, more gameplay.
Okay, I got the sheet music.
But on the other hand, yeah, win failure. No, for me.
Oh, stop it, Katsu. Sorry, my little sister's dog is very
yeah, we heard
antsy
it.
when I place my legs on him. He's very selective of whom he allows.
No, I'm trying to play something else.
Yeah.
Susie. Darling. I need to...
Bellsprout.
Bellsprout. Hey, look, there's Bellsprout. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah. I mean, some part of me, on, like, the more generous side could see, like, yeah, I could probably understand why some of these gimmicks can be removed here, because maybe audience can work with this, or maybe
one of my favorite edits for the first Pikachu short was editing Knight of Fire as
I was more of a poison guy, not gonna lie.
Essentially editing Knight of Fire over Pikachu and Raichu just running around the entire field.
Kevin, did you lose the stream background?
What do you mean?
I just noticed that your stream background I
don't have a background for my stream.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't remember Kevin having a background.
Well, then let me fix that for you.
No, stop it.
Yeah, sure, why not? But yeah, I mean, on one hand, I can understand why, don't, because if you have, like, a bunch of games, the game would probably feel bloated with too many options. Like, because I do love my options, having too many could make new players feel overwhelmed, on one hand. But on the other hand, I mean, I like Mega Evolution, so bring more back. I'm pretty sure everybody loves Mega Evolution, so I'm like, bring more of them.
People want Flygon.
Mega Evolutions are good.
People want Flygon to have a Mega Evolution, and I'm like, I gave up on that a while ago.
Wouldn't blame you.
I mean, let's be honest, Garchomp kind of took Flygon's whole flow, and now he's the new ground dragon type that everyone uses.
And Garchomp didn't need a Mega.
He didn't need to, but unfortunately he was too popular, because, let's be honest, who's the person you think of when you think Garchomp?
Well, Garchomp is a good Pokemon.
Yeah, very good. And the stuff is nightmares.
Yeah.
Bellsprout.
Whether you're either playing single player, you're playing competitive. That thing's a monster and needs to be put down.
You need to be stopped.
You need to be stopped!
Fuck. At least I heard it's really good at playing piano. So there's that. I mean, I'm trying to think of all the region-specific gimmicks. I mean, Sun and Moon, I don't think... I mean, Sun and Moon's gimmick was... Honestly, I
Z
think the whole...
moves.
Z moves?
Or
Yeah,
Z moves.
Yeah, Z moves. Kalos with Mega Evolutions.
And Galar was Gigantamax.
Yeah.
And Dynamax.
Yeah, and Unova was triple and rotation battles,
Which did
Perfect
come back for
rotation.
Gen 6, like in X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and after that they were taken out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Bring
honest.
that back!
I was fine with triple battles, rotation battles.
And
I like triple
catch
battles
you.
better than
No, I
rotation
cannot.
battles.
Yes, that's kind of I feel like triple battles for added more chaos and such. But
How did you guys
rotation-
feel? How do you guys feel about wild Eevees in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2?
Fine with it.
I'm fine with it. I mean, I see nothing wrong with it. I mean, plus it means I can have an entire team of just Eevees, so I see nothing wrong with it.
Mhm.
Why would I be against more Eevees? Yeah, sure, it does break the tradition of, hey, here's your free gifted Eevee for the region. But on the other hand, hey man, now you can have an entire team of just Eevee. The Eevee run.
Yep. And of course, later down the road, you can always breed it with a Ditto at the daycare.
Eh.
Who are you? I'll be anything you want me to be.
Because Ditto is a bad Pokemon in battle, but it is a lean, mean breeding machine. Unless the other Pokemon has an undiscovered egg group and can't
That was
breed.
great. That was great.
In other
Toby just
words-
killed me with a fucking
Yeah,
Fisher
that's why I
Price car.
In other words,
That's
it's
why. And if
in
you
other
try to play it
words-
again, and guess what? If you try to play the song again, it will stop.
in other words, Ditto is kind of a slut.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
the
much.
Pokemon prostitute.
You were such a whore.
Like Ditto will calmly approach you, dressed in the most suggestive attire imaginable, and then it will attempt to seduce you.
And it doesn't apply to just Pokemon either, as that one Pokemon game has proven. It can transform into humans.
Yep.
Have fun sleeping at night.
I will give Legends ZA some credit. At least there's some fast travel in this game.
Yeah. I mean, but the stuff I've seen, I don't think it's not all doom and gloom. I heard the story was actually pretty unique in some things, as I guess a pseudo. I mean, okay, you know what? Am I allowed to mention future stuff in that, or should we just leave it at that?
I do not give a crap about spoilers because I don't know if I'm going to keep streaming this game.
Neither do
Alright,
I.
anyone? Okay, I guess so. I did find it interesting that apparently Lysander returns. Apparently,
Of
yeah,
course
I mean,
he does.
I heard about
Yeah.
Like Sandaroth, you're behind all of this.
no.
Yes,
See, here's
it
the thing.
was I.
Here's the thing, though. He's not a villain this time. In fact, he's gone for the same
You
situation.
know,
L guy.
the
or
only reason I would have wanted Sunwon Show to play Lysander is just so that we could get a live, an actual Lysanderoth in anime.
All
Because
right.
we've all seen those stupid sketches that he did, and where he is quote unquote Lysanderoth.
I have not actually.
Okay, just look it up.
I'll look it up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I did.
Yo,
Apparently,
I'm King Dragon. I'm the king of the lair. You ain't going nowhere but down on the ground. Because I'm gonna
Alright.
kick your ass.
Alright, now I can finish. So, yeah, I did find it interesting that apparently Lysander's kind of... I did kind of find this thing now, like, apparently Lysander does return, and it's like the Lysander from, like, X and Y, where we actually see what happened to him, where apparently he's in the same situation as that old guy, what was his name?
ZA.
ZA. Where apparently Lysander became sort of immortal.
Somehow?
Yeah, I guess, I don't know how it has to do with the machine in a way, but either,
Yeah.
you know.
And Lysander
Translation.
apparently calls himself L.
Yeah.
Translation. Lysander or fully believes that he is, or rather, fully believe that a wizard did it.
I guess, yeah.
And no, that is not the L you're thinking about, because the L you'd be familiar with is someone who thinks Light Yagami is Kira.
Hey, question, Al, why are you sitting on that chair? Why are you sitting on that chair like that?
I have to sit like this because if I don't, my thinking skills decrease by 40%. Isn't it obvious? And I also like eating sweets and candy, but I can actually burn off calories by using my brain. So I don't get fat, surprisingly.
I need
Somehow.
to say I need to fully finish Death
Let's
Note.
face it, L was one of the best characters in Death Note.
Yes, he was.
Yes,
Which
yes.
is why I kind of dropped it after he died.
Yeah, that's where
replaced
most
with
people,
Nia.
That's where most people dropped the
I did give it a couple more episodes afterwards, but after I was like, man, it does not.
There was a bit of a time skip, and of course, Nia was able to find out that Light was Kira.
somehow.
Yep.
That's right. I am Kira.
And then Light has crash out.
Yes, he does.
And then he just ends up becoming incredibly stupid.
And you gotta
Well-
admit, Brad Swaley did a great job in the dub. In fact, the dub of Death Note is just phenomenal.
As Alex has pointed out many times.
And keep in mind, I saw the episodes in Japanese first, then I watched the dub, though it was through DVD rips. I have the
whatever.
complete Blu-ray set, even if it's just upscaled footage. But
Hey, still
this
looks
is
better
an
than the old
anime
DVDs.
I will watch dubbed pretty much no matter what, because it is one of the best dubs I've ever watched.
To become the god of this new world.
I shall become the god of this new world!
Humans are so interesting. Interesting.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh, that dub
hi.
is just...
hey, Ryu,
Oh, it's so
question. Why is it that you suddenly sound... Why is it that you suddenly look like Willem Dafoe?
Yeah.
And Ryu
Now, why
proceeds
can't
not
you
to-
look like Willem Defriend?
Well, even though Netflix Death Note was a disaster, Willem Dafoe was the one good casting choice.
Willem Dafoe has been a
Yeah.
fan cast for Ryuk for literally decades. And
Yeah,
then we got
I mean, if
him,
anyone
and the
can-
rest of the movie was trash.
I mean, if anybody
Yep.
can either...
And the guy playing Light was Nat Wolff, and you might remember him best from the Naked Brothers band.
Yes.
Boy, howdy.
Anyone remember
Oh,
that
howdy.
show from the 2000s?
Only vaguely.
I do, and that is just...
vaguely
So vague.
remembers. And
Yeah.
I do. Like I said, I do, but knowing that fact just is kind of silly.
Yeah.
Dude.
Hey, look at that! I don't believe in this honor code. Oh, we don't fight like gentlemen here, because gentlemen prefer blondes.
But yeah, I do like how they handled Lysander, or I guess L in DA, since apparently he's kind of trying to make up for his sins, and yeah, he's still trying the same goal of trying to make everything beautiful, but he's actually trying to still do it in a less genocidal way. Also, I like his design. He has apparently one eye now.
Well, at least he's not dead.
Well, he's immortal, which arguably could be worse.
Who
Yeah.
wants to live
forever.
it would be lovely to be immortal, but sadly that's not possible in reality.
I mean, hard to me would. I mean, while living more would be nice, it would also be kind of hell if you just think about it.
Yeah.
Hey, if I knew I was
as
going to
long
live
as you
forever,
don't have any health issues.
if I knew I was going to live forever, I'd use my forever to figure out how to make everybody else live forever.
Yeah. And of course, you'd have to look after yourself very well. Like having to eat right, maybe move more and stuff like that.
Gotta do plenty of push-ups, plenty of sit-ups, and drink plenty of juice.
Yep.
Well, I do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups, and I drink plenty of juice.
Bit pitchy.
Also, Alex, you just
Red Dead Redemption 2 world records, all story missions, 13 hours, 17 minutes, 35 hours for 100% completion. Got a slide whistle today. Okay. you didn't have to say that, but sure, whatever. See you later, man.
Also, Alex, the fact that you said you want everyone else to live for us, that's literally an evil villain plot.
No, that's... The appropriate response to that is... It's not an evil plot. I don't know what to do when it's not an evil plot.
Oh, look, it's a business guy. Suit up! Go for Barney.
Man, you are over-leveled as shit.
Not really.
Well, I mean, you're level 26, and you're fighting people in the level 18 or 17 range.
I have to fight.
I don't know, maybe it's either because the game is either giving you EXP like crazy, or...
You get EXP candy in this game.
Which is really helpful for grinding.
Yeah.
Well, I will say it's kind of a bit easy to gain experience nowadays.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit too easy.
Yeah, that's kind of why I don't really like it all that much.
That's fair.
That is fair. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it does help with the grinding, but on the other hand... Yeah, that joke did, yeah.
And I will say, did this game really need trading and stuff like that when it could have just been done in-game by yourself? Because don't even bother trading with strangers. You might as well trade with a close friend.
Excuse me, that's what everybody asks for Pokemon.
So yeah, good luck getting trade evolutions without trading with a friend or some rando who's probably going to take that trade and never give it back.
Yes, because I actually remember something like that happening once.
It happened to me a couple times in the Let's Go games.
Yep.
And here's the thing. Trading is actually worse when you're playing on the Switch because the save data gets saved to the system and not the cartridge like previous games. And I admit, I've traded with myself up to Gen 7.
There's the freedom motif.
Yep.
Fucking
Ever
damn it.
since the Gen 3 games, really.
Word of advice, Alex. Heal as much as whenever you can.
Uh-huh.
After all, you still can progress through the fight even without attacking. You don't always have to attack every time. It's mostly just survive to the end kind of fight.
Ah, fuck you! Now I know where Undyne got all her fucking ideas from.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Challenger's ticket obtained.
I guess we can probably go back to the old Game Awards stuff. So, Game Awards, I don't know. So I guess
first we gotta go over the recent passings.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yes.
Rob Reiner and his wife were both murdered by their son.
Oh,
yeah, their son definitely needs jail time.
Ah.
Yep, we lost the director of The Princess Bride, among several other things.
The Princess
And
Bride,
regardless of what
Stand
you
By
thought
Me.
of Rob Reiner's political takes, and I didn't agree with them, but he shouldn't have gotten killed like that.
Oh,
No,
no.
that's too far.
A friend of mine was actually
And
in one of his recent, well, his most recent movie. He did security for the Spinal Tap gig over in New Orleans, and he didn't realize that it's not a real band. Like he's watching all this stuff and he was like, oh my god, what's wrong
by
with
the
these
way,
old men?
I watched Harry Met Sally, and it's a good film.
Yes, it is.
Love it. It's a great movie.
Yep. Well. I'm guessing, is that all the passings?
Nope. Got a few more.
Yeah, just asking.
Oh, Simisage.
Ignite! Ignite!
Wow, that was terrible from me.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Well, I guess, trying to think of any passings. Did we talk?
We also lost Jeff Garcia, the
Yeah.
voice of
Yes,
Sheen Estevez from Jimmy Neutron, among many other roles.
as well
Sheen
as
was one of the funniest characters in that show.
As well as
Ultralord!
as well as in Planet Sheen.
Which
Yeah, that's not not
Well,
their
I
fault.
heard my voice actors died.
Now
Jimmy,
we
Carl,
do.
It's been a pleasure. I am hilarious, and you will remember me for years to come.
Yep.
But yeah,
Victory!
Sheen was such a funny character.
Jimmy Neutron in general was also pretty funny.
Yeah, Jimmy Neutron was a good show.
Mhm.
Feel the pink and gold.
And of course, Carl Weezer could also be funny.
Yeah.
And now I'm rank V.
Oh yeah, Jim
Veemon?
Ward was the voice
Yeah,
of Doug.
that death was
Lord.
sad, man. Like,
Doug
he was a
Dimmadome.
really good voice actor.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. He was also
And-
Doctor in Metal Gear Rising.
And Chip You Betcha.
and
Yes.
Diamond and Dr.
Unfortunately,
Captain
I've
Marvel.
heard
word that my voice actor has sadly passed away. This is Jet You Betcha saying, this is my final broadcast. Good night, Dimsdale.
Oh no.
This is Chip You Bow Down, and we're getting ready to bow down.
Yeah, I'm sad.
And he was also Diamond Head in Ben 10.
He was also Accelerate.
And he was
And
also
Captain-
Wildfire. I probably
Captain
got the
Quark.
voice wrong there.
And Captain Quark from
Ah!
Jim was a really good voice
God
actor.
damn it, old man!
And
No!
at least he pretty much kind of left voice acting years ago because of some health issue or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll be missed because he was really good at what he did.
Ah,
Definitely one of the good ones.
Now you're
one of the
long.
great.
That's my attack.
Let's see what else is. Because I'm just going for the
2025 is not leaving us without taking a few people with it.
And
had
of
to get
course,
some-
the voice actor for Dr. Krewe died. The Funimation
That
dub
was
one.
that was a month ago.
Yeah, it was a month ago, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, because I'm trying to look.
Yeah, and
for
that
this
sucked, because even though I haven't fully watched the Funimation dub of One Piece, I've seen clips, but she did a good job as Kureha.
I was almost done. We were
Whom, funnily
almost
enough, in
free.
Japanese was voiced by Masuko Nozawa.
Yes, that's correct. And Nozawa's voice really fits Kureha.
It's like it fit her.
Okay, I'm gonna
very
come
first
back.
thing that she ever voice acted. which in
Oh, I
case
will
you're
say about
wondering
Krewe
is
Sorry.
I believe. Let me. Which I believe was Merryweather.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, Nozawa voiced Merryweather in the original Japanese dub of Sleeping Beauty.
Wow.
And that was in 1960.
That's incredible.
She's
and
had
Nozawa's doing very well for herself, too.
She's had voice acting credits for longer than a lot of voice actors have been around.
Dun, dun, dun,
There's no denying she's a legend.
Dun, dun,
Mm-hmm.
dun, 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 dun,
Rogue
dun,
Mega
dun,
Evolution.
And even if you prefer the dub of Dragon Ball, you get used to her Goku voice. Like, as a kid it's fine, but you'll get used to it as an adult.
The thing is that
just
that's
get
the casting director, or when Goku was about to, when Goku had grown up, had it, so the casting director when Goku had grown up was initially going to recast S. Nozawa for a guy. As Goku. Oh, but they got too used to her voice. Oh boy.
Well, you can tell that Nozawa kind of pitches her voice slightly down when Goku's older. Slightly.
Then she also has to do the same thing.
With Gohan, Goten, and also play Turles, Bardock, Goku Black.
Hadouken!
Oh, by the way.
Good old Aura Sphere.
By the way, speaking of Hadouken, Street Fighter trailer.
Yep, okay, I guess we're on the Game Awards now. Yep, so yeah, the Street Fighter trailer finally came out.
Street Fighter looks so
Finally got the
fucking
first
good.
look. It looks good. I describe it as one of those movies the same way I describe the old school Mortal Kombat movies. It looks so stupid, but it's the good kind of stupid that it might loop around to being good.
Yeah, somebody
Even
pointed
if it is
out
even if it's bad.
Roman Reigns is continuing in the grand tradition of Samoans pretending to be Japanese in professional wrestling. That's true.
Somebody tried to say that Ken from Street Fighter was supposed to be Japanese. I'm like, no.
He's American. You've never seen the series. He's always been American.
Yeah, his name is Ken Masters. Find me. Like, Ken? Okay, Ken.
Ken is, I mean, there's Japanese people named Ken. Okay,
Yeah, there's Japanese people named Ken. Okay. Hey, Masters? That's a European name.
Didn't know that. But either way, I mean, anyone who's probably seen, probably know Ken. And, you know, also, I mean, honestly, the cast is going to be something interesting to see. I mean, some standouts, you know, Kuma, we got Jason Momoa, a really good Zangief. He was pretty.
Cody Rhodes is Guile.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes is Guile, and yeah, I think he's obviously loving it. I mean, he did.
Wait, I'm sorry, Gale?
Yeah, Cody Rhodes
Kyle?
is Guile.
Girl? Wait, I'm sorry, was it Gale? That was a How I Met Your Mother reference. I did that on purpose.
Something is blocking the doorway. It's a
You know the one episode that guest starred Enrique Iglesias as
Yes. Gael.
Gael. Also, apparently some characters that I didn't expect. I mean, Dan's going to be in the movie, and of all people, Joe. Yes, Joe, for those who don't know, from the original Street Fighter 1. That Joe.
Quite a deep cut.
Isn't Dan Hibiki played by a YouTuber, too?
I don't know. I'm not the kind of guy who follows all these YouTubers and such.
Well, you know, speaking as a YouTuber, I don't follow a whole lot of YouTubers who wind up in stuff like this. I know about, you know, I know about what Markiplier's up to, because everybody knows what Markiplier's up to. And he's making that movie. Well, he's made that movie, and it's coming out soon.
Yeah, I mean, okay, some of it's like, yeah. Other than that, look, man, I'm like, good on him. I'm glad he did do his dream. Yeah, give it a watch, sure, it's pretty good. Other than that, what was I else going on to say? Oh yeah, Jason Momoa was once again beating another video game adaptation. That's the second one so far.
Yeah.
Now he's Blanca.
Oh, better him being Blanca than, I don't know, him being in fucking Minecraft 2.
Yeah.
And people are trying to say, hey, and the thing is that while I understand, there is one thing that some people have said regarding how some have pointed out that Lobo is apparent. Some people who are more
Supergirl trailer.
Snyder's thing saying like, oh,
okay,
Momoa is playing a quote unquote a relatively unknown character. Or other people who are defending it are like, oh, you don't know who Lobo is? Lobo's a big deal, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like...
Listen, I understand the main man is a big deal.
I know he's a big deal. Alex knows he's a big deal. A lot of people who have watched animated media know he's a big deal. But general audiences who have only seen a handful of these movies... No, they don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah.
The last time Lobo showed up at anything significant, he was in Krypton, and he was in Smallville. And that is the biggest... was he in Supergirl? I don't remember. The TV show. Because the problem...
I don't really care.
Oh, yeah. I saw somebody was trying to say, hey, like, oh, you guys called Sasha Calle and what's-her-face as Supergirl. Well, you guys called those woke back in the day. No, nobody called Supergirl woke until, like, season 4 or 5 when the rot set in across all of the CW. The thing is, Supergirl was, in the first season, Supergirl was almost... poisonously not woke in some ways. Like that show had that show depicted Supergirl's actual personality as her being a fucking Nazi, essentially. Like the closest thing that Kara Zor-El got to being who she is in the comics was when she got exposed to red kryptonite in one episode.
Look, man, the word woke lost all meaning to it after like a month of it being used, so I don't even know what even is woke anymore.
The word's kind of lost a lot of meaning nowadays, that it's been done to death.
And, like, I don't think anybody complained about Sasha Calle as Supergirl, except for the fact that she was in The Flash.
Yeah, which they were doing that whole CW multiverse thing.
No, I'm talking about the movie.
Oh, right. The other Flash.
Because that movie
is terrible,
was
and yet
fucking horrid.
And yet,
and the one that had a predator is Barry.
Yet Benjamin will constantly insist that it's anything but shit.
Look, Ben does not super actually defend that film. Like, he defends parts of it, and frankly, he's right about those parts, because those are like the half-decent ideas. They're in The Flash, so, you know, obviously,
I haven't seen it, so, if I ever feel motivated or whatever reason.
Once we get around to doing that, you know, Death Throes of the DCEU series, I'll stream it for you guys. And you can watch the cancer unfold.
I ain't joining for those.
You know, I don't blame you.
If I care enough, again, I'm a Marvel guy. So,
You couldn't pay me to give a shit about this.
I mostly prefer DC's older animated stuff. And as for Marvel, well, I still like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy.
Yeah, that's so good.
And the MCU's alright, though I need to see a bit more of that. Oh god, there's that shit being shoved down our throats like, oh, no, this about Mega Evolution. I've known this since Gen 6!
Yep.
And that is one of the biggest problems I have with this game.
Tutorial, no tutorial skip button.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Honestly, it would have helped maybe like for a quality of life thing. Just say, hey, you know what Mega Evolution is? And they ask you yes or no. I think I might have fixed it. Because I get it, for all the new people out there. But at the same time, it does feel a bit too hand-holding.
The night which makes with blackened knife.
Like, quick question, Kevin. Is this your first Mega...
Shall dual heroes strife by
No, I
strife?
played Gen 6.
No, not your, like in the game. Like
In the game, yes.
So this is your first time doing Mega Evolution in the game. Because I know you did Mega Evolution with like Lucario earlier.
And the tutorial shows up again!
I mean, I know you did Mega
Hello,
Evolution
children.
earlier with Lucario, but I was like wondering, did they
Hello
get
there,
this
children.
Like, is this
Hello,
the first time the game's
children.
telling you, hey, here's how Mega
Hey,
Evolutions
Chef.
work?
Alright.
Oh dear,
Mega
Soundwave
Evolve.
has some mega salty balls for us.
You know, the funny thing about Mega Evolution is that it pretty much is Digivolving.
I mean, that's
kind of
kind of what
is.
everyone...
Don't stop
Yeah,
me now.
everyone's compared it to that.
Having such a good
Which, by
time.
the way, hey, Alex, if you remember
Have
from
a
Death Battle,
ball.
this was something that Ty pointed out when he was fighting Red.
Yeah.
Whoa, he Digivolved. No, this is Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
Legally distinct entity, do not steal.
Speaking of that, Glad Ashton versus Yugi's doing great right now.
Haven't seen it yet. Don't spoil.
I know. I
I won't
won't.
spoil it. At the anime protagonist wins.
I mean, I already
Yeah.
knew that. That was the joke spoiler I told Gizmo.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. The monster tamer wins.
The shonen protagonist won.
Yeah.
Ah!
The shonen protagonist with the strange hair wins.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn,
on,
that
look
really
at
doesn't
Ash.
narrow it down.
Come on, Ash has quite a peculiar hairstyle. Oh, you can't tell me that he doesn't.
Ah!
Yeah. Then
I'm
again,
gonna
let's be
feed
honest.
your armor to a rust monster.
Then again, I'll be honest. With versus debate, I do not care for the result. I care about the debate.
I care
That's
more
what.
about. I care
Actually
more
saw
about
the
the
Ash
result.
versus Yugi death battle. It was actually pretty solid.
It's a pretty solid death battle, and I do like the arguments for both sides and things.
Yeah, and
I'm
also
just
the
talking about-
animation for the battle was great.
Yeah.
But then there
And
was
also the
that
mute.
one. Then there was that one time at band camp
Fuck.
Yeah. The one time at band camp.
where someone
No.
tried to summon an Exodia.
Yeah.
I'll never
Yep,
forgive
yep.
that douchebag for trying to do that.
Damn it, Weevil.
And
No,
you
it
can
wasn't
definitely tell that
Weevil.
Elsie Lovelock's take on Ash is more close to Sarah Natachenny's.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It was actually a
And,
good
fuck,
voice
fuck,
match,
fuck,
I'll
fuck,
admit.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, and also same with Yugi as well.
Alex, are you sure you're not?
Yeah, Tom Schalk, even though he's a bit of a douchebag. His attempt voice was good, though. His Yugi is okay.
Yes. Art before
Literal
art before the
bags
art.
of trash.
No.
Better than yeah, you guys. probably
Christopher
like it.
Dreamer,
That's it.
move your ass.
But I will say this about Tom, he does have a pretty good vocal range. I'll admit that.
Christopher
before the
Robin
artist,
Dreamer, you
man.
need
Artist
to do
before the
more rock climbing.
That's all I gotta say.
Run.
Just because you like the work doesn't mean you have to like the guy attached to it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You know, just like how I like Mitsuki from Kappa Mikey, but I don't like Carrie Keranen anymore since she blocked me on Twitter years ago when the whole Vic thing happened.
Oh,
We
the
all know what
Birdman.
side she was.
Speaking of blocked on Twitter, the Birdman blocked me on Twitter recently.
That's stupid.
What happened?
So he put out a video about the Critical Drinkers video about the Supergirl trailer. Now, here's the thing. He was saying, oh, it was going to be so easy to take down Drinker on this thing. I don't even have to watch Drinker's video to know that like, I know what Drinker's going to probably say about it. I know, what the Birdman's going to try and say about it. And it's like Drinker's going to say the same thing he always says about this, is like, I hope it's good, but, it's coming from these guys, so it's probably not gonna be. So,
Unfortunately, Birdman has been a little too willing to praise just about anything. And he himself gets on ends up getting on Drinker for being a quote-unquote grifter, but he doesn't realize that his whole thing couldn't really exist.
Well, yeah, he's essentially doing the same thing, except that, like, Drinker's doing to trailers what Birdman does to videos. And I just... all you have to do to see that this is quite clearly not going to be that great of a movie. It starts off with Krypto pissing on a Superman article in the Daily Planet, and then the whole rest of the film looks like it's basically just... it looks like it's another retread of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Drinker brought that up in his video. And I'm sure Birdman has something to complain about regarding that.
I have no idea who Birdman is.
He's a guy that he's one of the guys that essentially made the Everything Wrong with Cinema Sins series.
Yeah, so back in the day there were like 3 people who were doing response videos to Cinema Sins. It was the Birdman, JXE, and who was the other guy?
I'm trying to remember his name now. Bob Vids, yes. And JXE switched over what kind of content he made. Bob Vids, I haven't heard from him in a long time, and well, the Birdman hasn't made anything I found worth watching in years, so... Yeah. Even when he's tried to do things like streaming in games and whatnot, but it's like... Yeah, he hasn't done much worth a damn. So, what did you say that prompted him to block you?
Well... Ben said something, and I said, I don't even have to watch this video to know that the Birdman's wrong. And then,
of course, Ben had to start our bullshit again.
And then Birdman had some back and forth with me, and back and forth with Ben, and then he blocked both of us. And part of that's kind of on Ben, because I'm kind of not out here talking to hardly anybody anymore, just because I don't care.
And you're a bit more level-headed.
But at the same time, like, Birdman's like, he was such an arrogant douche about about his video. It was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so easy to take down Drinker's video on this.
Man, this is why I don't people.
You remind
why I
me
don't bother with Twitter,
what
man.
I
I just
really
keep my own damn business.
Not like you. to say sorry.
Oh, hey, look, a
Hound
Houndoom.
I was waiting on a different story.
Alright.
This time
Where were we at?
mistaken.
We at tangent.
Oh yeah, we were
Alright,
talking
yeah.
about Tomb Raider. New Tomb Raider looks really good. Lara looks fucking beautiful. And,
Yeah.
apparently she's triggering a bunch of people who say she looks too beautiful, and some people who say she doesn't look beautiful
man,
enough, and
let's
you
be
know
honest,
what?
it's kind of...
All I have to say is she looks like prime Angelina Jolie, and that's good enough for me.
Look, man, it's pretty, let's be honest, Eastern culture over here,
And-
let's be honest. I never knew attractive female character shows that people are gonna be upset for dumb
Oh, yeah.
reasons.
And,
It's kind of the norm at this point, expected.
yeah. Now, one of the things that I like is that they got a bunch of classic animations in there.
Yeah. Dual wielding pistols.
Yeah. I remember Square
The
Enix and
dinosaurs are
Crystal
back.
Dynamics were saying, and it was like, oh, you're never gonna see that again. And it was like, fuck you, that's what we wanted. Like, the reboot games were okay at the start and then petered out towards the end.
Mm-hmm. And, okay, next up, new Star Wars, Old Republican. Yeah, we're getting another Old Republic game.
Yeah,
Laffy is
Coder,
now evolving.
Coder 3, although, you know, I can't wait to find out how they mess it up. Because they always
wonder what
mess it
happened to
up.
that remake we were supposed to
Into
have.
Ampharos, who's a pretty good Pokemon.
Yep.
But yeah, they are getting the original writer back on board. Writer and director back on board, I think. And, yeah, they've got the original writer and director back on board, but none of that really matters if they don't change... If they don't have consequences that change the game as you go through, you know? Well, if it's one of those... If it's one of those shoehorny kind of games that RPGs have turned into these days, I just... Fire extinguisher.
Fire bad.
Firebird. I guess other announcements. Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess there's probably a big one. Hey, Mega Man's back, guys.
Yeah, Mega Man's,
He's returned with Mega Man. New Mega Man, and also featuring and potentially new Proto Man as well.
covered in dust. Oh dear. Covered in... covered in
Let Whirlipede evolve.
dust.
Yep, Mega Man Dual Override. Yeah, I guess which probably people are calling it Mega
Ooh,
Man Skull.
Skullipede.
And all I can say is
Oh,
I'm
dear.
so glad.
The priest may in fact be evil.
You don't say.
I think the priest might have killed the old man.
Nothing new. But yeah, I'm so glad Mega Man's back after these years.
We
Of
went
course,
from. We used to live in an era where they were or not. They couldn't stop making Mega
Alvin?
Man games.
Alvin!
To us now being in an era where we pray for new Mega Man games.
Usually we get a new Mega Man game at least every 10 years or something at this point.
James Gunn has denied that Brainiac is the Man of Tomorrow villain. Okay, so that confirms that that he
Brainiac
absolutely
going
is.
to be so that means Brainiac is going to be the villain.
Yeah, we
I don't
know how
really-
this usually
I don't really
goes.
dab on.
We meet again, Kal-El.
Oh,
If he is-
I'm sorry. I'm too busy screaming at Lois to really focus.
Yeah, I don't really give an ifs or ands. If it happens, if it happens. If it doesn't, if it doesn't.
It seems out of character for Kal-El to scream at a love interest.
Not now. I'm busy shouting my whole character motivation at people.
Where's the dog, Luther? I'm sorry, I don't know what dog you're talking about. You've got me confused with another
You took
version
the dog.
of myself.
Where's the dog?
Where's the dog?
I don't have
Calm down,
Scooby-Doo anywhere
Alternate
in this
James
building.
Gunn, Superman, you need to take your medication.
James Gunn presents Homelander.
Mercy, show him out.
Mercy, get the kryptonite bullets. We've clearly got an imposter on our hands.
No. What we need is the kryptonite nunchucks.
Hand me
Is
the
that an
kryptonite
alpha talon
nunchucks.
flame?
Yes, it is. It believes you've
Mercy, get the kryptonite cock ring.
Looks like the DCAU version is getting the kryptonite gun. Well, if it isn't the Earth-16 version of me. I heard you tried to become a secretary. Yes, and that all failed.
Well, you know, I could plunge my dagger into your depths. I've got my penis. Jesus fucking Christ. This is, wow, that is such a heavy-handed metaphor.
I guess in other news, hey, Marvel Rivals, hey, Deadpool's coming.
Nice! One of the funniest characters in Marvel.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
Is he going to be voiced by Nolan North, though?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn it! Who's he going to be voiced by?
Hold on, let me get it. It's another new guy. I think it was voiced by the Caddy. I think Caddy was voicing
Kid
him or
Icarus?
something. No, not Kid Icarus. Other Caddy. He was in. He voiced Charlotte.
Under sob joy.
Yeah.
That fuckwit! Nah, nope, get rid of him. Nope, get rid of him. Fuck him.
I mean, it's
Susie's
unofficial,
colors
but
have changed.
I mean, it's unofficial, but people are saying it is him.
Nope, anyone but him. Anyone who isn't an insufferable bastard. Nope.
I mean, well, okay, it hasn't been official because some people say it's Alejandro, some people say it's Matthew Lee King, Yang King, and some people say it's Ben Starr.
Below on hopes and dreams, they send the three heroes of the world's end.
So it might be. So it's not officially him. There's apparently 3 options. It could be either Matthew.
Light and dark, both burning dire, a countdown to the Earth's expire.
Wait, no, wait, I'm wrong. I think it's not Alex. It's not Alexander.
And who is it?
No one knows. Apparently, people are figuring out. Some people say it's the Matthew Yang King. Some people say it's Ben Stars.
Some people call me the space cowboy. Some people call me the gangster.
Some people call me Maurice.
Either way, the
Just
voice
don't
actor
call me
is not
late for dinner.
Either way, the voice actor is not.
They used to make me sing that at Guitar Hero. I hate that song now.
Nice.
I was okay with that song for a while. Oh, and now I don't like it anymore.
But yeah, no one knows who the voice actor is.
It's gonna be Takahata 101 under a pseudonym.
It's not him. It sounds nothing like Taka.
Alex, we wouldn't want Curtis here and Curtis there anyway.
Because he became a tool.
I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I guess also another the other character along with him was Elsa Blood something.
Elsa Bloodstone?
Yeah, her. He's also going to be along.
She was in Ultimate Alliance.
I know that. What else?
Oh, hello.
Hello, experienced grinder.
Hey, get back here, you coward!
Coward! Come out! Show yourself! A Pokemon who's got so much experience yielding that's afraid to die! Nothing but a Chansey clone!
Why did you sound like Vegeta there?
I had to. You know, it's a reference to the Cell arc when they're trying to find Dr. Giro.
You're nothing but a cheap fake. Faker? I think you're the only fake Saiyan around here.
So I kind of base my Vegeta voice on Sabbath's take when he finds his voice in the early 2000s. Mostly around late Cell, early mid-Boo.
That's not a bad Vegeta.
Then again, I think
That's
that's
almost-
probably where Sabbath sounded
That's
pretty
almost
good as
around
Vegeta.
prime as Vegeta.
Because he has his pride!
There's one thing a Saiyan always keeps.
You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps! His pride!
I will admit, I prefer that line delivery in the Z dub of the Boo arc than I do in Kai.
There's a lot of things about Z, especially towards the end, that are better than Kai.
I actually think the script started to get a little accurate by around mid-late Cell or around
Excuse me.
Boo. It really depends on the script writer.
Try telling that to Geekdom's followers.
Yeah, because here's the thing. You gotta remember, Geekdom is a fan of the original Japanese.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, because the dub is
No.
nostalgic, but...
There's actually a lot wrong if you're a fan of the original Japanese.
And again, it's okay to like the dub, it's okay to like the Japanese, but you also kind of have to be aware of the changes. But it's more dialogue, really. Because most of the releases are uncut anyway.
Yes.
So it's mostly just dialogue.
Vegeta will then proceed to breed the nearest female just to prove anybody wrong, and... Well, now I see the next alpha Pokemon that I'm going to need to catch.
Yep. And of course, he ends up with Bulma, who's been around since the beginning of Dragon Ball, and they have one of the best characters in the series, Trunks. Well, Future Trunks was better in DBZ anyway.
Ah, fucking hell. I'll get you next time. Next time.
Well, at least I know that my present self in that timeline actually has a good life. Doesn't have to worry about a ruined future.
When you pass to the other
Or the
side,
fact that later down the road my
a great
mom was murdered
donation will show your
and my timeline destroyed.
remembrance. Okay.
I lost everything.
Huh. Okay, then. The second hero, the girl with hope crossed on her heart.
I will say that out of all the script writers, I think Christopher Neal or Neil Bly, whatever his name is, was definitely one of the guys who rewrote a lot of the scripts. Because that would explain a lot. Oh, and by the way, in Return of Cooler, if you watch the dub and compare it to the Japanese, while there are rewrites, there's actually a decent amount of dialogue that's close to the original. some even being word for word to the translations.
Aha! Currently having Battletoads flashbacks.
Weren't those good times, Alex?
No.
Oh, God.
I thought she was going to say that she's never really climbed a tower her before.
Ah!
I've seen the LP of Battletoad.
Everything went black.
He's going to the Pokemon Center.
Alright. Okay.
Give me my balls!
Okay, maybe not the best choice of words.
Gotta go back.
See, Chris, this is the, these are the consequences of letting a girl handle your dagger unprotected.
Well, this is what happens when Leon doesn't fuck his sister. Alex?
Oh, yeah.
No comment.
Love finds its way to the girl. Well, you know, I'm going to fucking kill that deer. I'm gonna hop in my dad's truck, and I'm gonna plow through the holiday house.
Nope, there's Crocodile. I'm not gonna do the battle zone right now because the plot doesn't require me to do so. Plus, nobody has challenged me, so nobody has issued a challenge, so I have no reason to engage in battles.
And it takes place
at night.
I think the day-night cycle worked better in the older games, because at least it was real-time. This isn't.
The Gallery of Ancient Faces.
Hello.
Archaeological exhibit.
Sandile.
How rustic our ancestors
who would
were.
eventually become the Star of Ashes team, Eamon Univa.
Yep.
She'll also eat only nuts
The one
and
with
seeds.
the sunglasses. But the Sandile line is pretty good. Crocodile looks awesome. Oh, Drillbur.
I already caught one of those.
Neat. But its evolution is also great. I have played a bit of Legend ZA, and it's okay, but there are things I just don't like, and I think it's clear that I'm kind of burnt out on Pokemon. I've fallen out of love with it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to be fully committed to streaming the entirety of this game, because there is not much that's keeping me interested here.
I really wouldn't blame you.
Like, Alex, you get what
Cursing.
I'm talking about, right?
Get back here, turtle! God, for a turtle, you are a fast son of a bitch. Actually, that's not an unusual thing. Turtles are really fucking quick when they want to be.
Yep.
This is one turtle I was chasing around my yard. Alright, I was just trying to pick him up so that I could move him somewhere.
But yeah,
so
I think
that
it's
he
safe to
wasn't
say
gonna
that
be
Pokemon
in the way.
mainline games mostly suck now.
When I was mowing the lawn, and he was just dead set and determined to not be caught. But I was faster, because I am bigger.
Because, come on, you're the top grossing franchise in the world, and your games are mediocre now. And it wasn't always like that. And I'm just going to say it. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Scarlet and Violet did not deserve to sell as much as they did.
No.
Hi, Mabel.
Oh, I came up with some new stuff, research, or whatever. Whatever. You're probably not gonna pay attention, because I sound like a certain Titan from Azarath, and I look like her, too. And why do I sound like her?
See, the goth of MILF... Oh, you're back again, you son of a bitch. I'm not staying around.
I wonder if this is in any way inspired by Poacher. Because I remember a sequence like this in Poacher as well.
But yeah, because seeing Mabel in this game, she just kind of gives off Raven vibes because she looks similar in the face and even the hair. Maybe it's just me.
And to the hills, run for your lives.
Part of me just wants to imagine, like, somebody would ask, why is it that Beast Boy and Raven are a thing? And Gar would probably be like, they'd be like, so why do you like Raven? Have you seen her?
Have you seen her?
I mean, yes, but every so often, whenever you're seen with her, she just seems to look at you, like you're annoying.
He may not be funny, but he's a good guy. Wait, you really think that? Don't push it.
In reality, their relationship is essentially the equivalent of Roger Rabbit and Jessica.
Jessica, yeah.
Or an old married couple?
No, as in the reason why they're together with each other is because of the quote unquote reason that, and just because he makes her laugh.
This is this is getting awfully Undertale creepypasta territories.
And I'm guessing the whole BB Ray ship became a thing in the 2000s with the Jeff Johns run of the Titans, right? I'm probably getting it wrong.
Yes.
Oh, good, I guessed it right, because I looked it up.
Hey, you remember back when Jeff Johns...
Before that wasn't a thing.
Was a good writer who made good comics as opposed to making shitty...
back then.
As opposed to making shitty movies.
Yep, I remember those days. Good times.
Because you got to keep in mind, I haven't read like a majority of comics. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming from the right.
So, Alex, how do you feel about that
Violin.
bit in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge with anime puberty? Mokuba, say something.
Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur!
Oh, who's that Pokemon?
Left
that
ear.
was great. I miss when Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged was funny. Now Martin's just an insufferable twat that wastes his time on Blue Sky, which is a red flag for social media. And I will never make an account there. Ever.
Will I?
It's okay. Rotom Foam will save you.
Okay.
Oh god, Ampharos is confused. I'm just going to say it. I actually had more fun with Metroid Prime 4 Beyond than I did with this game.
Oh, be careful. Be careful with...
Yeah?
Oh, with saying things like that around here.
Okay.
Because remember, Metroid Prime 4. Or is that kind of game that elicits a certain reaction out of people?
Yeah, because of the divisive stuff. And honestly, I blame Nintendo. Because the fact that they hid the NPCs before the previews... Yeah, not a good look.
And the fact that the fact that the overworld MP3 player is not even unlockable once you've 100% scanned the game, and like was rumored. No,
Yes,
you
and I
have to buy the
actually
amiibo
paid
for that.
for the Samus Prime 4 amiibo and the Viola amiibo just for completionist's sake. Yeah, Soul Valley can be tedious, especially with grinding for green crystals.
Damn it.
And the NPCs weren't that bad. I mean, yes, Armstrong's a fangirl and Miles is nerdy, but they didn't really bother me that much, and I'm just saying my honest opinions. The bosses were fun, though. I really like the bosses in that game.
Oh, a new day is dawning.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see. Absolute horror, I cannot live.
Because if there's something I like in a game, I'll praise it. But if it's something I don't like, I'm going to criticize it. But I do think people were kind of overreacting and blowing things out with Prime 4. Because it's not that bad a game. It's got high highs and it's got low lows.
Ben.
And graphically, it looks beautiful. Like, that game is gorgeous.
Sorry, Alex, I have this really bad cough. I know I need to get it looked at. Because I just feel like it's going to get worse.
So how is it that a game that's been in development hell for 8 years, despite having flaws, looks better than a modern Pokemon game, and even has a lot of good stuff, even though it does have, some flaws? Like, scanning, it's not as good as what they did in Prime 2 and 3.
Recorded to logbook.
Recorded to the logbook. Because I feel like the color coding was better in 2 and 3, whereas in Prime 4, if you haven't scanned it, it's colored green, but then, it kind of gets highlighted in a white outline. I'm probably getting it wrong if it's fully scanned. And since the game's recent, I'm not going to spoil anything. No spoilers. Too soon. Unless you don't care for spoilers anyway.
I'm hoping to get that game for Christmas, so...
What the fuck was that?
Well, I think it would be a good Christmas gift. I even said, would be a good gift for Christmas because it came out just in time for that. And keep in mind, I played it on the Switch 1 because currently I don't have a Switch 2. I'm not getting one this year. Maybe later down the road, because...
The Switch 2, aka the SWU. I don't know why.
Besides, there are only 2 games I'm interested in, even if I did get a Switch 2. Because the only things that interest me are Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I've heard is good, and GameCube games on Switch Online.
Yeah, for me,
that's all I really care for.
For me, it's Bonanza. And World and Prime.
Yeah.
Jeez, the Carvana
with games like Legend ZA and Prime 4, I'm fine just playing it on the Switch 1. I don't need, the Switch 2 editions, because I'm like, why? Why do you need Switch 2 editions? And in the case of stuff like Super Mario Party Jamboree, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder, why couldn't this have been DLC on the Switch 1? That would have made sense. But nope.
Oh my god, there's an Alpha Sharpedo.
Ooh. Sharky! And yes, I was mimicking its Japanese voice from the Advanced Generation anime. And I may like Nintendo's franchises, but I'm not afraid to criticize certain things. And I guess you could thank Star Fox Zero for that, because, you know, while I didn't hate the game...
that an Alpha Watchhog?
Looks like it. So yeah, while I didn't hate Zero, it's kind of a game that opened my eyes up and I started to become more critical and, you know, start to be a bit more open-minded with games I play.
Pissed.
One of the worst Pokemon to ever exist. That Smogon made fun of it, and Emil made fun of it.
Well, Emil used Smogon's website to make fun of it.
Yeah. The one thing Smogon's good at is, you know, competitive stuff, and also it's kind of a good way to check what moves are best fit for certain Pokemon. Well, even if you're breeding or with egg moves and shit.
Chabaka! I was about to say I found an Alpha Chabaka.
Yep. Also helps that Arbok keeps its voice. So what you're hearing in the English version regarding Jesse's Arbok, you'd hear in the Japanese version too.
It was actually kind of sad at seeing Jesse and James having to let go of their Weezing and Arbok.
Yeah, and that's where they had to deal with Rico, that, you know, hunter. He's called Rio in Japanese.
Yeah, his Tyranitar.
Yes. Oh, and a little fun fact. I think the voice clips in the dub for Tyranitar were probably from Mother of All Battles. I could be wrong, but they're just sound effects in the Japanese version, like those monster roar sounds. But I will say, regarding the dub, Eric Stewart was just too hammy as James around that point. Yes, I'm going to be goofy around this point! When I could have been a bit more serious.
No, let's send these women back to the Stone Ages.
Let's send these whiny women back to the Stone Ages where they belong! And I'm still goofy!
I don't know what's worse, based James or based Cosmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know when Cosmo was stupid? Wow, look at all the failure!
God damn it.
But yeah, regarding Eric Stewart,
Who cares
James,
what
he
you
sounded
think?
better
You're a girl.
around mid to late
Oh,
Kanto up to early mid Johto. You know when he sounded like this.
Alex, do you remember
Who
when
cares
Cosmo...
what you think? You're a girl!
And then suddenly Cosmo... Oh, and then suddenly Timmy just decides to spite his fairies to make the wish to to gender swap them. And Cosmo's like...
Congratulations! You're now Cosmo and Rondo!
Why is it that...
Honestly, Cosmo would actually make a good woman.
Kame! Hame! Ah!
That was a pretty good Kamehameha.
Very nice.
It's an iconic attack for a reason.
Sorry, I was making a reference
He's
to...
nice.
To when Timon...
That's alright.
Makes that quip at Timon, he's like... Or when Timon makes that quip at Pumbaa, as he's singing his part, one of his parts in Hakuna Matata.
Oh boy, the original animated Lion King film was great.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Just as long as we're not unsubjected to on-screen porking. Simba and Nala, because that is essentially what that song is.
Yeah.
We are going to pork song.
And if he falls in love tonight, it can be as soon.
All right, Pig Knight, get in there. Are you
I
kidding
like
me?
a pig! Pumbaa, you are a pig.
I remember this Alpha Whirlipede. It kicked my ass.
Well, you're
Though
welcome.
I was up to a point that's earlier than what you're currently at.
We're getting a little bit, flowy here, ain't you, Ralsei? Knowing a little too much about things.
Well, if she knows too much, we gotta whack her.
Well, we should take care of her, boss. Yeah, take care of her. But make it look like an accident. Don't worry. I'll take care of her. Sorry. I misunderstood.
Charlie, it's time to change my butt dressing.
Now what the hell, let's go.
And yes, those were quotes from 2.5 Men. Oh, I actually called an Alpha Bellsprout like that.
Oh, that is an Undertale reference. That is a direct reference to what Flowey does in the genocide route. Although it's kind of the opposite here. It's more like he's trying to, rather than trying to destroy the world, he's trying to spare us from
On the world's destruction.
from having the weight of the world on our shoulders as things are kind of falling apart. Okay, so when I replay all of this on PS5, I'm gonna be going back and getting all the optional stuff.
Playing the console that looks like Seto Kaiba's outfit or body.
Mine looks like Seto Kaiba if he was assimilated by the Venom symbiote, but yes.
And I kind of make this joke that Kaiba's gonna sue Sony.
Tricky, why are you yawning? Sorry, Fox, I'm just getting tired. And I'm hungry. All right, here are your grub tubs.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid Triceratops.
Even though, then again, even if Dinosaur Planet stayed the same and didn't become Star Fox Adventures, Tricky would have been there anyway. And honestly, Tricky didn't annoy me that much, but at least you can whack him if he pisses you off.
Hey, Fox, you're beating me. I will beat you with my staff. It's not technically your staff.
Don't give a shit.
What could have been?
Does anybody remember that one time at band camp?
You know this one time?
2202.
I like
Or
how
in the case of the GX step,
There was this one time
Oh my
at Duel
God.
Camp, we did this joke before Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
It was written on the fucking fire extinguisher.
And also, you know, when the dub of GX started, it's in gag dub territory.
So, Alex,
Yeah?
and since I have to ponder what exactly would be the best kind of. I have to ponder what would be a good, what you would have to come, what you would end up coming up with for a scenario in
really?
in the that thing you and I were discussing once.
It's a good question. I'm actually going through and writing down a bunch of things that happened in my old D&D campaigns. So, as I'm going through that, I might come up with some more unique scenarios.
Which, by the way, for those wondering, I'm not sure if we've talked about this at some point.
Not really.
So, I ended up one time at work getting so incredibly bored that I came up with with an idea so dumb that you would have to be as dumb as the idea to say yes to it, which is a D&D themed around Digimon.
Now, depending on what rules I have access to, I might wind up running it in a different game, because it depends on how much homebrew work I've got to do, because I know somebody, excuse me, somebody's made custom rules for this.
I gained Ice Punch, Ice Shock, and Thunder Punch.
Well, I hope you enjoy those items. I'm just going to stay here in my lab. And no, I do not have certain magical powers like a certain goth girl who may or may not look similar to me or Jade Chan from Jackie Chan Adventures. Hair and face-wise.
That is... The fact that... at all... I gotta get to some of the other... or wild Pokemon here. Oh dear, there's an alpha one of those things. I already caught you, so I don't need you around.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces, worn out places.
I want your arms all around me. I want your face, yeah, all around me. I want your perfume.
What song is that?
Around me.
What the hell?
Let the way you move until the
Damon, what song is that?
I swear, the Alpha Houndoom has it out for me. I wish I was kidding. You guys saw that.
Damon, what song was that?
Oh, what I was singing, that was All Around Me by Savage Garden.
I was singing an REM song, and actually don't remember the name of it now.
Mad World.
Huh.
Yeah, you can tell I'm a big Savage Garden fan.
Yeah. Oh, who wouldn't be?
Yeah. Then again, they had two good albums. Though Affirmation was more personal.
Wow, I caught an alpha.
Nice.
Guys.
Speaking of music, Backstreet Boys released a 2025 version of I Want It That Way, and I haven't listened to it.
Neat.
Let me guess, because we're not being interrogated.
Well, no, it's got nothing to do with that. It's more to do with, like, I saw that while I was working out, and I was just like, I'm not in the mood to listen to this type of music right now.
Right.
So,
and of
God
course,
damn it, Chris,
a
I
while
did not
back,
steer
Nick
you
Carter
into
did
that.
the whole solo album Love Life Tragedy.
Okay, I caught a Swablu.
And he also redid the song Help Me, which was from his first album, Now or Never.
Help me.
But seriously, Nick's solo stuff is pretty solid.
Yeah. Ah!
Alright. And we're out of there. Let it evolve. Sharpedo.
Ah! Ah, no!
Oh, now we're getting another Pokemon incapable of Mega Evolution, and when this Mega Evolution debuted on the internet,
It became a meme.
yep.
Going from yeah to
Alex, how do you feel about the idea of Mega Starmie just being this meme machine?
Well, it's a weird-looking Pokemon.
even though Starmie was already good anyway. And it gets good type coverage. You know, just slap on Surf, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and also Recover to regain HP.
Time to play Super Piano Kart.
Super Piano Kart?
Yes.
But why, though?
Because that's what we're doing. Judgment was decreed. You have been kind, but you haven't spared everyone you could yet.
But then there was those times where you were able to.
So I need to recruit. I need to recruit more pimps, more pushers.
I want there to just
God
be
help you if you know what that's a reference to.
I don't.
What were you saying?
I just would want to imagine a hypothetical scenario in Scooby-Doo where, or after unmasking the villain, and when asked why he did it, his response should be, "I did it all for the pussy." And now my pick knight is evolving.
And that character should be played by Fred Durst.
into Embor. Eat Crash. Which, by the way, is actually a really useful move.
Oh, there's a thing over here. You'll hear the ring of heaven's call.
But not the ring. But not the ring when someone's trying to call your phone. You want to know what that? You want to know what the ringtone for that is, Alex?
What?
Answer your phone, bitch. I need to talk to you quick. I presume you know what I'm referencing.
Only kind of. I just died, so...
Okay, in case you're wondering, it's, Soul Whatever.
Yes, yes, yes.
I am not allowed to swim. I am a human being. I am capable of swimming. And yet this game tells me, no, I am not to swim. I am not allowed to swim.
Ah!
It's not even deep water. It's bloody shallow.
Yeah, come on, guys. You're gonna make me climb this ladder?
And also
And
just
now-
trying to catch a Pichu. Of all
And now,
things.
Pichu, you will be mine! Gotcha!
Ah!
What you?
Who also keeps its voice in the anime, except in the new
Oh.
series. Because here's what I question in the Horizon series, which I have not seen. We're gonna dub Pokemon that kept their Japanese voices now?
Ah, no, I hit the wrong button at the wrong time. Ah. Jockington grows the beard. Midnight the shadow will grow. Oh, the shadow will grow serpentine. That's interesting. Ow! No! God damn it!
Wait. A Pokemon laid a nest
The
at a
timing
construction area?
so screwy.
That's a hazard.
No, 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 no.
Oh, hello.
Oh, a Diggersby.
Ah!
Well, you're not Bugs Bunny or a certain rabbit that tells you to do a barrel roll.
Wait, did somebody say what I think they said?
Shut
Not
up, Peppy.
now, Peppy. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna keep telling folks about his dead dad. In fact, his franchise is as dead as James.
No!
Fuck.
I was almost
That
there.
franchise is pretty much dead. And you wonder why I
Very-
support Fen-related stuff now.
Ah!
Very dead. Mr. Kent,
Yep.
and if you could describe to if you had to come up with a new word for how dead he is, what would it be? Cadaverific.
Cadaverific.
I was almost there.
Which, by the way, yes, this Friday will be due.
Have to get the timing.
Hopefully, this time for
Perfect.
realsies, finishing King Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Nice.
Because we've been meaning to get to that for a while now, but...
This is fucking Revolver Ocelot levels of precision here.
Revolver Ocelot.
I still love how Lord Quadros ended up making Ocelot's introduction. Because, Damon, you remember that introduction, right?
Yep. Where he basically
Quotes Steve Miller.
quotes the Jokers and other stuff.
Some call me the space cowboy. Some call me the gangster of love. Others call me Shalasashka. But you may call me Revolver.
No, I had it. I fucking had it.
Others call me Shalashaska. But you can call me Revolver Ocelot. What? What? My hand!
No. Damon. Here's what you gotta say. No! I dropped my gun!
No! I dropped my gun!
You really that worried about a gun? It's the most important handgun
Oh my god.
in recorded history.
Yes. I got it.
I have no intention of silly.
They'll see the tail of hell take crawl.
Kind of ironic how the only Metal Gear games that I've actually finished are Sons of Liberty and Rising.
Oh wow. Oh, this is a neat feature.
And I never hated Raiden.
I'll be alive.
It's still funny to me that Lord Quadros' introduction to Metal Gear Solid into the Metal Gear series was fucking Metal Gear Solid 2.
Sons of Liberty.
Of like the drug trip game.
It was my introduction too.
Mine was Metal Gear Solid 1.
Nice.
The third game in the series.
Snake Eater is considered one of the best games, and Metal Gear Solid is definitely iconic.
I'm more referring to the fact that Solid is literally the third game in the franchise.
Yeah. I think I know what you meant. I kind of...
Because Metal Gear 1
had a bit of a dumbass moment there.
No.
And then
like, people don't talk about Metal Gear 1 and 2.
Yeah. More specifically, the PSX games.
MSX, but yes.
Oh, sorry. MSX. Again, this has been another dumbass moment.
Homer Simpson brings you the dumbass moment of the week.
Yep, the dumbest moment of the week! No!
ain't sure. Concrete. The dawn, it's a brand new day. Ain't sure. And of course, they've got the angel blanked out there.
Power Up Punch is way better than Rock Smash, that's for sure. Well, at least there are no HMs, but you can use moves to take care of obstacles.
Yep. Unlike in previous generations where you need to hit HMs to do goddamn everything.
Yep. And the only ones that were actually worth it were Fly and Surf. And after the physical special split, Waterfall. Everything else, just get an HM Slave.
That was funny.
And I will say this, thank Arceus, the TMs are unlimited in this game.
Well, they've been unlimited since, I believe, Gen 5.
Gen 5. Yeah, but I think it's Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Scarlet and Violet where they're not like that. And those are the games I haven't played. It's just from what I've heard.
Alright.
So I can't be 100% or less right about that. It's just... yeah.
The Flower Man
Sometimes
trapped in
when
asylum.
looking for some Pokemon, you can always try Cerebi or Bulbapedia.
Speak the truth so confidently, but you have the makings of a liar.
Liar! You are with him!
Huh. We are all liars now. It is fun being a liar. Okay, Mr. Scroll. If you say so.
I promise I will not pick you, Eric. I pick you, Eric.
What do you call a man
It's
with one
fun to
eye?
lie.
Cyclops.
In reality, it's
Or
not fun to lie,
Polyphemus.
but in fiction, well, that's a different story because it's not real.
Reminds me of Final Judgment from Undertale.
One of my favorite bits.
Why does the angel make its cry?
One of my favorite knockout animations in Pokemon.
Who will call the girl who snows? Hopefully nobody. We don't need her. We can save the world without her. I don't know. Haha, I don't know.
One of my favorite knockout animations in Pokemon has actually been in Nubble's old ones from the XD Gale of Darkness game. And from Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness, where when Numble gets knocked out, he takes a few seconds to process. He's like, "Oh right, I'm supposed to faint."
You call a man with one eye. Why does the angel make its cry?
I just like how that highlights his oblivious nature.
Who will call the girl who snows?
Meanwhile, Camerupt is a lot less oblivious.
I don't know. Haha, I don't know. There's got to be some kind of
Alex,
clue.
Alex, the worst part is any hypothetical approach you'd have for Gen 3, should you ever play it. You're not wrong on that, because unfortunately, Sceptile is considered by many to be the worst starter in that generation.
Did someone in the call beat this before? I have not beat Deltarune Chapter 4 yet.
It's a shame because Sceptile has a good design, but would probably get better after the physical special split.
Kevin hasn't played it, and Damon, have you played Deltarune Chapter 4 yet? Damon?
I have never played a Deltarune game, and I don't plan on it.
Yeah, and Sonic was in the call earlier, but he's played it, but I'm going through this completely blind. Don't know what's happening. The most I looked up with, would I be allowed to point out something in the window room? I'm looking around to see what I'm missing. I ate the moss. I did notice that the room loops. If you so desire to... Let's see, we can't go back that way. Can't go up there. Let's see. Go up here, but then there's there. Can't go down that way. Would it be through the window? Through a specific window? What do you call a man with one eye? I'm trying to see if there's anything up with the specific windows.
Trying to grind up that Ivysaur, huh?
Yeah, because I kind of also want on evolution.
Mm-hmm.
Ivysaur! Bulbasaur!
Why does the angel make its cry?
Bulbasaur!
No, it's not pronounced Bulbasaur, it's pronounced Bulbasaur.
Who will call the girl who
Because
snows?
in Chronicles, they pronounce Bulbasaur's name wrong for some reason.
Oh! Oh, come on!
Or in Japan, Bulbasaur is called Shigadane.
LMAO dials up Noel. Oh, hey, get over to the church. Yeah. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. It's like, is the cell phone finally going to work here? I don't know. I don't know. Down that way. Down, up. Sprites for all of these look fairly similar. Right now I'm just kind of...
Now it's evolving.
Maybe I should be looking on the floor for something that's different. There's nothing over here.
Now we got Venusaur.
I think all the windows are mostly the same. Let's see.
Venusaur!
If this is a repeating pattern on the floor.
Or in Japan, Venusaur is called Fushigibana. Thank you, Pokédex 3D Pro, for having pronunciations in any language, including Japanese.
Why does Venusaur learns Power Whip?
Crazy they announced free Silk Song DLC. There's been a bunch of free DLC lately. Why does the angel make its cry? Oh, what does it mean? What does it mean?
What does that mean? Give me it! Tone!
Ask me what it means. Ask me what it means, says M. Night Shyamalan.
Tell us who the angel is, game, and then we can tell that guy why they're crying, yeah.
To get a gibble.
So what were you going to point out about this? Because I feel like I might just be completely lost. Do I need to leave the area and then go and...
No!
Yeah, no, I'm not
Damn
gonna...
it!
Ah, that sucked!
Yeah, you can go ahead and say what you want to say. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. A little after the 4th NPC, one of the windows is subtly different at the top. Okay. 1. 2.
Wow, Emble's being a powerhouse. Glug, 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 glug,
He's
glug.
been a powerhouse.
3. See, I thought that
And
would
in
have
Gen
been what
5,
I
he's
was
good for
looking
speed
for. I
runs.
guess I just must have missed it.
Which is odd,
4.
given that
All right.
given that this Pokemon isn't,
Yeah.
considered all that good.
And in Black 2 and
can-
White 2, they'd use a manipulated, Excadrill. Well, called as a Drillbur, of course, I think. Damn stammering.
Up, the Sandiles are back. Means it's only a matter of time before their boss shows up again.
Yeah,
There's
that'll do.
Gotta get a Gibble.
I was thinking that was what I had to be looking for, but
Are you kidding me? What is it going to take to catch one of you?
oh my god. Okay, so
Gibble.
that's that.
Stop being a dick so Kevin can catch you.
How is it different? I found the spot. How is it different?
And another thing about this is actually catching a Pokemon just before it faints.
Yeah, I don't
Which-
know if I'm going to be continuing to stream this game.
That
Not because-
okay. So let me see. The circle is inverted. You can see the shadows are different.
So-
a little bit, yeah.
I'm gonna. Alex, are you at a good stopping point?
Let's see. I can see if there's a save point in here. So we wept the fallen star, making rivers with its tears. Then slowly from the bitter water, something grew. It looked like glass. I gotta find a save point, but yeah, I think I'm in a good stopping spot.
Okay, just let me find a save room.
All right. So
Excuse me, roots.
I'm probably gonna play something else.
Forest
Take up this
Crow.
game's slot because
Lost the Wear. Children tail pointed forward wood. The poor children.
Yeah, besides, the Pokemon games have gone downhill anyway. The heart, soul, and quality's mostly
I will
gone.
try to play
Excuse me?
this through later, but not on stream because yeah. Well,
And if you want
anyway,
alternatives, play Xenoblade, Zelda, or even some of the Digimon stuff instead.
yep.
It's
Until
between the
then,
rooms in and out of the window.
and I'll be back next week.
So, do I have to go through here next, or what's what? I think in between, it was mixed up. What's the tail? I don't know, the poor children. No, the actual window that led to this room. Oh! Oh, it's one of those puzzles. Okay. Oh! Okay, this is getting a bit Adventures in the Galaxy Fantabulous Wonderment now. Knockoffs don't have the right to complain. Where's the light switch? Christopher Robin Dreamer, have you been eating your carrots? This is where we draw pictures and don't kill each other. Is it perhaps a picture of somebody killing somebody?
Perhaps it is.
Please tell me this isn't that stupid butter dragon. There's a man here. He seems to be pointing at something and nodding. This entire section is like an episode of The Backrooms. Where's the save point? There's a canvas here. Sure! Almost as if we're drawing in complete and total darkness. Actual depiction of drawing with ADHD. Surface of the canvas is nothing more than a monochrome smear. Yeah, sounds about right. Painted over everything, leaving nothing but a simple still life. Besides a single tree. Assume the painting was complete. Still moving. Just to trace some... An egg was picked up from a nearby easel. What the fuck? Toby, what the hell is going on?
When I was telling one artist I follow, Cat, the guy for the Sonic versus the Goku versus Sonic comic. I think that, yeah, I get the whole being scammed. I've been scammed before. Trust me.
There is not a man here.
Now, somebody asked me for proof of transaction, and I'm like, you have no right to that information.
Was that the first? What do you mean, was that the first? Versus in, like, the first time I've seen this? Yes. Yes, I have not seen any of this before. They say art is therapeutic. Which one of you was the patient, anyway? Well, you got paid, didn't you?
Who's lying?
Was I supposed to be getting the first egg?
Whose line is it, anyway?
That is the first... Yes, that is the first egg I've got. In this playthrough, anyways. I've only been... This one I've just kind of been brute forcing my way through. There's one hidden in every chapter. Neat. I haven't found all of them. I might have found more over on the PS4 version of the game. Because on the PS4 version, I was more, sort of specifically seeking things out. In this one, the PC version, I've mostly just been, stumbling my way towards victory.
He stumbles, but does he fall? The answer is a strong maybe. By the way, Alex, you know what game I think I might end up substituting for Pokemon Legends?
What? You can never go back once you've left one of those areas. Oh, so it's kind of like,
Alex, who would you pick?
Kind of like that, the Gaster room is what I was thinking
Alex,
of.
who would you pick in a scenario involving a certain Italian plumber?
Well, if it's between Mario and Luigi, I'd pick Luigi.
No. If you had a more broader option of characters to play as...
People do theorize the man behind the tree is Gaster. Or, well, I mean, and he is the guy who disappears every now and again, so...
You're gonna make me say it, aren't you?
I'm sorry, I was talking to the chat. What was that about?
Okay. Because I'll be picking Wario!
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah. This Wario World is out on the Switch
It's
Online.
Super
Nice.
Mario World.
I have never played that game or owned it.
The first and only 3D Wario game.
Sadly.
Hmm.
I love how the European version of Mario Strikers is called Mario Smash Football.
It's true.
You'd know about it, because that's the PAL version.
Right now I'm just mostly wandering around trying to find all the enemies that I haven't spared yet.
Makes sense.
Yep, even down here in Australia, it is indeed called Mario Smash Football, so yep, it's a PAL thing.
Football. American football. Dude, that's the same thing.
But it's more like soccer.
Yeah, that. There was a
Soccer
bit
ball.
in a collab between Lyle Allrath and Dexter or Manning, back when they used to be known for Smash Brothers Machinima, where two Links are conversing about various things. They get into a heated argument, and Snake happens to overhear, and he wonders what the guys are talking about, and they're like, and one of the things they list off is football, American football. Dude, that's the same thing.
Oh, god damn it.
And then,
Instead of calling it American football, just call it soccer.
no, that's the thing, because
I've got to go back and get the egg again.
No. Oh, that's the thing. That was kind of that's part of the joke. As in, they're trying to make it so that their conversation doesn't appear as though they are gay for each other. So they try to think of the most straight things they could possibly be talking about. They eventually say that they were talking about how vaginas, to which then Snake is like, completely heterosexual conversation. Just as I thought. Continue. I think after Team 4-Star Alex, we should just watch some of their older Machinima stuff.
Sure.
Although, then again... Hold on, let me check something real quick. 2 weeks from now, we'll be doing the last Digimon Adventure OVA before we get into... Digimon Adventure Try. The Young Justice Season 3 of Digimon.
Yep. But then again, I haven't really seen a lot of Adventure Try except checking if the dub's, well, not outdated.
Kill me. Kill me now. We're that much closer, Alex.
But hopefully the animation budget doesn't run out in that than it did in season 3 and 4 of Young Justice. I still hated that. Greg Weisman and his crew just being cheap asses, even though those animation studios have proven to do so much better. Oh no, was it the sock again?
No, the Invisible Man decided to straight up choke me.
Okay, I'll admit that gag is funny.
How is that funny?
I don't know, I just get a bit of a laugh out of it.
I'm getting choked out by an invisible man.
Oh god. But at least it's not someone in an invisibility coat. Or a cloak.
Alex, is there any way to help prevent the invisible man's arrival? Because this is getting old.
And no, it wasn't a cat burglar.
I'm almost
a good roundhouse kick.
How am I supposed to roundhouse kick somebody who's invisible?
Roundhouse. Well, you just look for the visible parts.
Like what?
Or you could use something like an X-ray visor. Or something that can see things that are invisible.
Why do you guys want me to suffer?
Except I don't.
Bullshit!
Gotta wait for guard.
Oh god.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go now. I'll talk to you later.
Alright.
I'll see you on Friday, Alex.
See you on Friday. Now I have to get out of here without dying. There we go. There we go. You've been kind. It seems you've spared everyone you could. Alright, so that means next time we are going up these stairs and facing off with whatever the next boss is. Till next time, bye everybody.